Good evening. Can you hear me? Another.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Today I am going to start the grade 11 first lesson. Write down the real numbers. Okay. Real numbers. Write down the singular name තාත්වික සංඛ්‍යා කියනවා. මේවත් ඕන වෙයි ඔයාලට සමහර විට. Then after we go into the first subtitle, set of integers. Set of integers. Okay. Then what are the integers? Okay, the integer set include the counting numbers. What are the counting numbers?
One,
Counting,
two, three.
yes, counting numbers 1 2 3 4 likewise. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then also then include the zero. Zero included in the integer set. Okay, then also include the minus factor of counting number. Counting numbers. Okay, then the integer set we write as this symbol. Z අකුර ලීවා මේ වගේ ඉරක් ගැහුවා. Okay, then Z and this Z and write this. Okay, minus counting numbers. What are the -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, likewise. Okay, then we can write the Z set in the brackets. How we write? 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3 plus or minus 4 plus or minus 5, likewise. Okay, it's going to the minus, plus and minus infinity. අනන්තය දක්වාම යනවා. Okay, write down it. After you finish, raise hand. Savin, are you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we going to discuss the Z plus. Right? Z dekේ plus එක ගැන අපි කතා කරමු. What are they? Can you remember we discussed the counting numbers and minus counting numbers. Okay. Then what are the plus count? Plus means integer plus the subset of the integer. It's what are the also counting numbers. මොකද මේවා plus mark එකත් එක්ක තියෙනවා නේද? Then 1 2 3 4 5 6 likewise. Okay. Write down it. If it's Z minus, what are they?
-1, -2, -3.
Yes, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, likewise. Okay. Then another subset is here. Then the left side of the Z, the 0, then plus. What is it? Can you just tell what? It's including 0. What is the including 0 and positive integers? What are they?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Likewise. Okay. Then if it's 0, then minus sign. What is it?
0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5,
So, -1, -2,
-2, -3, -4, -5, -6.
okay. Write down it. After you finish it, raise hand. Write down the next topic. Set of natural numbers. Natural numbers. Okay. Then we write n and the line bottom of the n. Okay. This is the symbol of natural numbers. Okay. You know what are the natural numbers. Natural numbers, the first investigated by the human. What are the? Also, it's a counting numbers. Counting numbers කියන එක තමයි අපි natural numbers කියන්නේ. Write down is counting numbers. මේක තමයි මානව ඉතිහාසයේ මුලින්ම පාවිච්චි කරේ. හරි. In the history investigated the first counting numbers. Okay, we call its natural numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then the human used to count in some stones and the cattle in the herd. Okay, likewise. After you finish it, raise hand. ඉවරයිනේ. Okay, next we going to discuss the rational numbers. Okay, set of the rational number. Set of rational numbers. Rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? It use the Q and double line for the Q. Okay. There is-
Fractions.
Okay. Then I am giving the what is the definition of rational numbers. I am explaining the after the giving the rational numbers definition. Then if its Q is A divided by B, okay, then A divided by B, and it should be A comma B should be element of the Z. What is the Z? Z we discussed. What
Set
are the-
of positive, negative, positive integer.
Yes, it's including the all the integers. Okay, the zero, then the numbers. What are the positive and negative integers?
What?
Okay. Then also A should not be, sorry, B should not be 0. Right? B should not be 0. Write down this definition. After you write the definition, raise hand. Okay, can you tell me what are the integers? Positive integers dekak kiyanna balan. Can you tell me two positive integers? What are the we told the what are the integers? Then plus or minus counting numbers. Okay. Then can you tell me the two positive integers? What are positive integers dekak kiyanna balan? Can you tell me? What are they?
+1 +2.
Then I am getting A is +1 and B is +2. Okay. Then if we can write A divided by B, then what is A? A
1
is
over 2.
1 over 2. Okay. This is a what type of number? It's a rational
Fraction.
number. We can define it as a rational number. Then can you tell me another numbers, two numbers with one is a negative number. Kan negative number එකක් වෙන්න කියන්න බලන්න. Can you tell me?
-3 positive 4.
-3 positive 4. Then it A divided by B. How we can write it?
-3 over
-3 over 4. Okay. This is a rational number. Okay. First one is a rational number. Second one is a rational number. Rational number. Okay. Then there is another condition in the definition. බලන්න මේකේ තියෙනවා නේද b මොකද්ද? b not equal to 0. Then if I am getting another example, a is 5 and b is 0. Then a divided by b. Okay. Then 5 divided by 0. Is it a rational number? Then in the
No.
definition, told that b should not be 0. Okay. So this is not a rational number. 5 over 0 is not a rational number. Okay. Write down. This is not a rational number. Write down it. You have to write down the division of two integers, between two integers, and the denominator should not be 0. Hari, denominator එක කොයි වෙලේවත් 0 වෙන්න බෑ. Hari, you can write the division of the two integers, but should not be the what? Should not be the denominator is 0. Okay, write down this example. You finish. Okay. write down the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers, we write the symbol Q dash, capital Q dash. Okay, then you can get the examples for irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are, you can write the every roots. Okay, then root 3, root 2, root 5, every root we can get as a irrational numbers. Okay, can you take what is the value of the root 3 by the calculator? Can you tell me? ඔයාලා කියන්න බාන calculator-ෙන් බලලා root 3 එක කීයද කියලා? Can you tell? What is it? It's about the 1 point, how much? කියන්න බාන 1.7
1.7
3
320.
0. Then it's going to the infinity නේ. තව යනවා නේද? ගොඩ digits ගානක් තියෙනවා නේද? 0 5 0. Okay.
Yes.
Then can you remember what is the definition of rational numbers? Rational numbers වල definition එක තමයි, then A divided by B should be the then in this question we check the what is the root 3, then the denominator is 1 in this question. Then can you tell me root 3 is it a what is integer? Is it a integer? What is the integer mean? Is it a integer?
No.
Not, because integers are positive or negative counting
Counting
numbers.
number.
It's not a integer. So it's not a rational. Okay, it's not a rational. So it's a irrational number. It's a irrational number. Can you get it? ඒකේ උඩ තියෙන මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? අපි හරය මේ ලවය කියන්නේ. ලවය කියන එක z වෙනවද? අපි z වලට ගත්තේ මොනවද? What are the z is මේ තියෙන්නේ positive or negative counting numbers. Is it? Not.
Yes.
The root 3 is not a integer. Okay, it's not a integer. You can get the root 3 is 1.32050 likewise. Is it an integer? Not. මොකද positive or negative counting number එකක්ද ඒක? නෑ නේද?
No.
No. So it's not an integer. So root 3 over 1 is a irrational number. If we get the root 5. Can you tell me by the using the calculator what is the root 5 is?
Two point two
Hmm.
3606
0.3606.
06.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Then is this a integer? This value is?
No, it is not.
It's not a integer. Not a integer. So then the definition of the rational numbers, what is the root 5 over 1? Okay. Then the denominator is 1. It's okay. It's a integer. 1 is integer. Okay. Then the numerator is not a integer. So it's not a what? Not a rational number. So it's a irrational number. Okay. Can you how to get the irrational or rational? Now, can you get it? Okay. Every root is a irrational number. Okay. Write down
Okay,
this.
sir.
Write down it. After you finish, raise hand. Isindu, I finish. Okay. Then we're going to discuss the decimal numbers. Okay. Then decimal numbers. What are the decimal numbers? Then every decimal number has a decimal point. Okay. Then 1 over 2. Can you convert into the decimal number? How we divide and get the 1 divided by 2? How many 2s per 1? එකට
Is
දෙකේ
0.5.
0.5. Yes, 0.5. Then we can get the 10, 1 as remaining, then get C decimal point and 10. How many 2s per 10? 5.
5.
Then 10. Okay. Then its answer is 0.5. Okay. Can you get the 1 over 4? What is the decimal number is? Okay, divide and get the answer.
Zero point two five.
Yes, 0.25. Then we can get the 1 divided by 4. Then how many 4s per 1?
0.
0. Then 4 multiplied by 0 is 0. Then 10, 2, 8, 20. How many 4s per 20? 5.
5.
Then 20. Okay, 0.25. Also, can you get the 3 over 4? What is the decimal number?
Zero point seven five.
Yes, 0.75 is the answer. Zero 0.75. Okay. Now you can see the decimal points ending by the without the remaining. හරි මේක බලන්නකෝ remaining එකක් නැති වෙලා යනවා නේද අපි බෙදාගෙන ගියොත්. Okay, we call this is a terminating decimals. Okay, terminating decimals. Then can you get the 1 over 3? What is 1 over 3? Divide and get the answer. 1 over 3.
Zero point three three.
Yes, 0.33. 0.33333. What is? Is it recurring? Then it's going to the infinity, through the infinity.
Decimal.
Yes. So we use it. What is the recurring number is? What is value? Repeating element is what? 3. We use 3 and dot above the number of repeating. What is it? 0.3. It's dot. 0. How we read it? 0.3 dot. What is dot meaning? It's repeating to the infinity. අනන්තය දක්වාම අපි කියනවා ඒක repeat වෙනවා නේද? Okay. Can you write it?
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to get the also 1 over 7.
One 0.7. 1428571.
Yes. Okay, what is the answer for the 1 divided by 7? 0.14.
28
Hmm.
5714.
Can you see the screenshot of the calculator?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 0.142857 again 1429 9 කියලා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. It's ඒක ආයෙ repeat වෙනවා. හරි. What is the repeating session? What is the 1 to 7 නේද? Easy. ඕකම නේද හපවු යන්නේ. 1 to
Yes, sir.
7. Okay. You have to mark up the what is the repeating element is 0.142857. The starting point we use the dot and the end of the repeating session we use the dot. Okay. Now can you get what is the repeating session of this decimal? මේකේ decimal එකේ repeating වෙන element එක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට. Okay.
Yeah.
Write down it. After you finish it, raise hand. Savin, after you finish, raise hand. Okay. And I am giving the question 5/13. Okay. I am giving the 5/13 and the what is the one calculator the pen and screenshot එකක් දෙන්නම්. You have to mark up the ending point and starting point and ending point of the decimal. Okay, write down the first decimal number and you have to mark the repeating decimal session. Can you mark up?
Can.
Okay. After the finish, tell me what is the repeating session of this fraction.
0.3.25.
Yes. Zero point 38465. Starting point from the 3 and ending point is 5. Okay.
My work is done.
Okay. After you finish, raise hand. One over 27. I am giving the what is the number is. ඔයාලට බෙදලා ගන්න පුළුවන් මේක මේ වගේ ඒවා ගොඩක් වෙලාවට බෙදලා ගන්න දෙන්නේ අපිට ගානකදී දෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි මම මේකට ආන්සර් එක දෙන්නම්. Can you see the screenshot of the calculator?
Yes.
Okay. Get the starting point and ending point of the decimal. We use the consist part of the decimal. We use the name of consist part, recurring, likewise. Okay. මේ වගේ නමුත් use කරනවා. It's after repeating decimal part, the names of this repeating decimal part. Okay, repeating session of the decimal. We use these names, repeating decimal session. Okay, these name using in these questions. Okay, you can write it. What is the decimal? 0.037. Is it the what is the starting point of the decimal?
0.
0. Then ending point of it?
7.
7. Okay. I finish it. Write down the what are the names of the repeating decimals, other names. Consist decimal, recurring, repeating decimal part, repeating decimal session. We use these names. Okay. I finish. If you finish, raise hand. Sindhu, I finish. Okay. Get the what is the question? For each following rational numbers, state whether is finite decimal or recurring decimal. Express fraction which are recurring decimals in decimal form and then write them in consist form. What is? First one, we get it as an example. What is it? You get 3/4 as an example. What is it? As a decimal? Check the number.
0.75.
Yes. Is it what? 0.75. Is it, what is the finite decimal or terminating decimal? We write, what is? It's a
Finite decimal.
Finite decimal.
decimal. Okay. Finite decimal. Second one, B is, what is the form of? 5 divided by 5. What is the?
1.
1. Then is it finite or infinite? Recurring.
Finite decimal.
Finite decimal. Okay. Then can you do 1 to the f? 1 to f. Can you do? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You can use a calculator for these divisions. මේකේ ඔයාලා calculator එකක් use කරන්න මොකද ගොඩ වෙලා යනවානේ මේ මේකක් බෙද බෙද යන්න කිව්වොත් you can use a calculator for these divisions. Okay. You don't use the other questions. මේ ටිකට use කරන්නකෝ. නැත්නම් ඔයාලට decimal point 10ක් 15ක් හොයන්න ගියොත් එහෙම ඒකට යනවා පැයක් විතර. Okay. Use a calculator. Okay. Five divided by 5 is 1. It's finite. Finite decimal. After you finish to the F, raise hand. After you finish, raise hand. What is the 3 divided by 7? What is the repeating decimal part?
0.428571.
7 28571. Starting point is 4, then ending point is 1. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Then D, what is? D, 5 divided by
0.555.
Mhm. Can use 5 divided by 9. What is? Is it repeating 0.5? Yes, It's 0.5. Repeating the 0.5. The element of
Repeating.
repeating is 5. Okay, now you have to write down the what is the finite or recurring decimal. Recurring. Can you identify it? Finite. Then what is? Can you get the answer for E? 5 divided by 21.
0.238095.
Mhm. Three divided by 7. What is 0.285? It's sorry. The next one is D. C. 5 divided by 9. මම එක කරා මම ක්‍රෑෂ් වුණා ෆයිල් එක white board එකේ ඒකයි මම ආයෙ කරේ මේ ටික. Okay, then E is 5 divided by 21.
0.23809.
Then 0.238 095. Is it?
Yes.
The starting decimal is 2, ending decimal is 5. Okay, all you get the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then next one is F. 7 divided by 32. 7 divided by 32.
0.21875.
32. It's a
Finite.
yes, it's a finite. 0.21875. It's finite. Okay. Can you identify the what is a repeating decimal or terminating decimal? What is? Can you do
Yes,
it?
sir.
Okay. After you finish, raise hand to the F. I think you can do others. ඉතුරු ටික ඔයාලට තනියම කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. After you finish, raise hand. Kasundi, are you finished? Okay. Write down the set of numbers. In first set is the positive integers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise. Okay. Then next circle is this is a Z plus. Okay. Next one 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, likewise. This is a Z. Z. Okay. This is Z. Then you can get what is next one is ඔයාලට මතකයි අපි මොකක්ද කරේ? You can get next circle. It's rational numbers, Q. Okay. How we define the Q? You can write 1 over 3 and 1 over 2, likewise 1 over 4. Then this is the rational numbers. 3. Okay. Next, irrational numbers. How we define the irrational numbers? We use irrational numbers. You can write irrational numbers. We wrote what is the roots, all the roots. Okay. In all the roots. Okay. Then another value is 5. 5. What is 5? 5 is 22 over 7. It's a
Irrational number.
yes, it's a irrational numbers. Okay, it's a irrational number. Q dash. Q dash. All the including this to the real numbers. මේ ඔක්කොම අයිති වෙන set එකට අපි කියනවා real numbers set එක කියලා. Real numbers. Okay. Write down it. කසුන්දි ඔයාලා තියෙන මේ 3 over 7 කියන එක මේ infinite වෙන්නේ හරි අර අන්තිමට තියෙන්නේ 6 කියලා තියෙනව නේද කසුන්දි last digit එක 86 කියලා තියෙන්නේ දැන් ඒකේ තියෙන්නේ 86 වල ඒ 6 ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ අර 5 කියන එක රවුන්ඩ් ඔෆ් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ වටේලා තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ හින්දා තමයි 6 කියලා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. 5 කියන එක එකක් එකතු වුණාම තමයි 6 කියන්නේ. රවුන්ඩ් ඔෆ් කරනකොට 5 හෝ 5ට වැඩි නම් එකක් එකතු වෙනවා. හරි. ඒ හින්දා තමයි එතනදී එක ෆයිනයිට් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. අර සාමාන්‍ය විදිහටම යනවා. ඕකේ මේ දැන් අපි ඔයිට වැඩි ඩිජිට්ස් තියෙන කැල්කියුලේටර් එකක් යූස් කරොත් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් තව රිපීටින් ඩෙසිමල්ස් සෙෂන් එක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. ඕකේ.
Okay, sir.
After you finish write down the sets question. Naveen, are you finished?
Not yet.
write down this law. You real numbers. What are the real numbers? Real numbers කියන්නේ අපිට the every real number can be expressed on the number line. මේක number line එකේ express කරන්න පුළුවන් ඕනම number එකක් අපි කියනවා real numbers. Okay, real numbers can be divided into two parts. What is, you know what? Rational numbers and
irrational number.
yes, rational numbers and rational numbers. The sign is, symbol is q. The irrational number q dash. Okay, irrational numbers. Okay, then q dash we use. Okay, what are the irrational number examples? Root numbers.
Root 3.
Root numbers. Irrational numbers වලට root 3, likewise 5. Okay, the examples. Okay, rational numbers. Rational numbers can be divided into integers. Non-integer numbers. Integers can divide into, what are the, you know,
Positive and negative.
yes, positive and negative වලට වෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට අපි ඒවට කිව්වා මොකක්ද?
Positive.
Negative numbers and
Positive.
yes, negative and පොඩි අලුත් වචනයක් එකතු වෙනවා, negative numbers and whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers can add in 0 and positive integers. Positive integers means natural numbers, නැත්නම් counting numbers. මේක ලොකුවට ඕන වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක chart එක දාගෙන තියාගමු. 1 2 3 ඔයාලට එහෙම ලොකුවට පෙන්ජින් ප්‍රශ්න අහන්නේ නැහැ. You know what are the negative numbers? -1, -2, -3, likewise. 0, you know 0. Then whole numbers including the 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise. Okay. Then integers. Integers means 0 minus plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2, likewise. Okay. Integers. Rational numbers. Rational numbers, you can write the like a divided by b, a comma b, it's an element of z, b not equal to 0, the rational numbers. Okay, then what are the non-integer values? Integers, non-integers, you can get, what are the terminating decimal? You can divide decimals. Decimal කියලා එනවා. decimal එක දෙකට බෙදනවා, terminating and repeating. Okay. After you finish, raise hand. Kasundi, Savin, after you finish, raise hand. Okay. Okay. What is the question? State whether following real number as a rational or irrational. Okay. Then what? What is the root 2 is? We know root 2 is
one.
root 2 එක කියන්නේ root 2 වල අගේ බලන්න ඔයාලා calculator එකෙන් ගහලා. What is it? It's about how much?
1.4142135622.
It's going to the infinite. Is it has a repeating session? Repeating වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද කොතනකවත්. ඒක අනන්තයටම යනවා. අපිට repeating session එකක් හොයන්න බෑ. ඒ වගේ වට අපි මොකද කිව්වේ? Irrational
numbers.
Irrational number. First one is a irrational number. Then it's a irrational number. Okay. Then root 25 is root 25 කියන එක මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා.
It's a rational number.
බලන්න මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා root 25 කියන එක ගහපුවම කීයද එන්නේ කියලා බලන්න කැල් එකේ. What is it?
It's 5.
5. 5 කියන්නේ එහෙනම් finite value එකක් නේද? Is it
Yes.
irrational වෙනවද එහෙනම්?
No.
No. එහෙනම් it's a rational number. Okay. Can you get? Okay. එතකොට root 25 කියන එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? Rational number. Kasundi, Tarul, can you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
එන්න root 25 කියන එකට finite value එකක් තියෙනවා නේද? It's a rational number. අපිට value එක තමයි 5. It's 5. It's a rational number. If we check our this one, what is that? අපි දැන් බලන්න මේකේ මොකද්ද? අපේ තියෙන natural number එකක් නේද 5 කියන්නේ. දැන් මේකේ බලන්න මෙන්න මේ natural number set එකනේ 5 කියන එක. It's including 5. So it's inherited from the rational number එකක් නේද? බෙදිලා ගිහිල්ලා rational number එක නේද ඒක තියෙන්නේ. Okay? So
Yes.
එතකොට ඒක rational number එකක්. Finite value එකක් කියන්නේ ඒක rational number එක. Okay. Can you check the root 6? What is the value of root 6?
It's a irrational number. It's 2.449489742783.
Can you check it has a repeating part? Repeating part එක පේනවද බලන්න.
No repetition.
No repetition. What is the type of it? Rational or irrational?
Irrational.
Irrational. ඔක හරියට මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. repeating part එකක් නැති වුණ ගමන් ඒක මොකද වෙන්නේ? irrational වෙනවා. Okay. Irrational number. Okay. After you can check the root 11. What is D is root 6. So sorry, root 11 is a irrational number. It's no repeating part. It's a irrational number. Okay. I'm showing my screenshot. Okay. Can you see? What is
Yes.
the root 11 is 3.31662470035554. Is it has a repeating part? අර අපි ඉස්සලා දැක්කනේ තිත් දෙකක් තිබ්බ එහෙම. ඒ විදිහට තැනක් තියෙයිද
No
බලන්න.
repeating part.
No repeating part. So it's a irrational number.
Number.
Can you understand it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasundi? Isindu?
Yes.
Okay. අපිට repeating part එකක් තිබ්බොත් විතරයි ඒක irrational repeating part එක තිබ්බොත් විතරයි ඒක rational වෙන්නේ. හරි. අපි මේක බලන්නකෝ. දැන් rational number එකක් වෙලා දැන් ඒකේ integer එකකුත් නොවුනොත් බලන්න decimal එකක් වුණොත් decimal එකේ terminating or repeating part එකක් තිබ්බොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? It's a rational.
Rational.
මේකේ දැන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? repeating part එකක් නැහැ නේද? එහෙනම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? decimal වෙලත්
ඒක irrational.
irrational වෙනවා. Okay. Then can you get the last one? Okay, last one එක මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? E
Rational.
6.52. It's a rational නේද?
Yes, it's a rational.
It's a rational. Write down it. 6.52. It's terminating. So it's a rational. හරි. මේ ටික ටිකක් මතක තියාගන්න try කරන්න. ඔයාලා A level combined maths එහෙම කරනවා නම් මේ ටික ආයේ එනවා. හරි. එතකොට number set of numbers ටික අනිවාර්යෙන් හොඳටම පුළුවන් වෙනවා. ඒක ආයෙ ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. හරි. මේ ටික තමයි තියෙන්නේ. තව අපිට search ටික තියෙනවා. Can you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I finished the writing.
Yes.
Okay. හරි. Okay. Determine whether each of following statement is true or false. Any real number is a finite decimal or an infinite decimal. Any real number is a finite or infinite. Is it true? බලන්න ඔයාලගේ අර මම දුන්න එක. දැන් අපිට වෙන්න තියෙන්නේ it's a any real number is a finite decimal or infinite. Is it true? What is not? අපිට මොකද කිව්වේ අපි real number එක මොනවටද වැටෙන්නේ? කොටස් දෙකකට.
Rational or irrational?
Rational and irrational. So is it true?
False.
False. First one is false. Can you write down these statements? මේ statement ටික ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? And after we can discuss it and write down it true or false. So statement ටික ලියා ගන්න බලන්න මුලින්. You write down the statements, raise hand. What is the second one? There can be rational number with infinite decimal representation. B එකේ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ? There can be rational number with infinite decimal representation. අපි කලින් ගානේ කතා කරා මොනවද? Infinite decimal representation එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මොනවද අපි ඒවට කිව්වේ? Infinite තිබ්බනම් අනන්ත දශම, infinite decimal representation. What is? We said that මොකද්ද කිව්වේ අපි? මේ වගේ number වලට what is? root 11 වගේ
irrational.
irrational. දැන් මේකේ මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? There can be rational number with infinite decimal representation එක. Infinite decimal representation එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? Rational numbers.
No.
No, it's a
False.
false. Okay. Any real number is a any real number is a what is recurring decimal or an infinite decimal. What is our any real number is a recurring decimal or real number. Real number එකක් එහෙම වෙනවද? Any real number is a recurring decimal or no. Any real number එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේ real
Rational or irrational number.
it's false නේද? Okay, it's false. Okay. Then D, can you see any repetition? Repetition එකක් මොකක් හරි පේනවද? නැත්නම් terminate වෙන්නෙත් නෑ මේක. මොකද මේ තිත් ටිකක් තියලා තියෙනවානේ. Can you see the repetition session?
No. No.
Can you see? No නේ?
No.
So
It's not a irrational number.
දැන් අපිට ඒකේ එතකොට repetition session එකකුත් පෙන්වන්න නැත්නම් එහෙනම් මොකේද දෙකයි තියෙන්නේ? irrational නේද?
Irrational.
So it's a false. Okay. Then every statements are false. ඔයාලගේ knowledge එක check කරගන්න තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ. ඔක්කොම false දීලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay. After you finish it, raise hand. Tarul, are you finished?
Yes, sir.
Kasundi, are you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write down the search. Next topic. We can karani here. Then we can write, what is this? How we read the 20? What is the root 20? How we read this? Root 20. Okay. Then we call it as a entire surd. Entire surd. අපිට මේ මේකෙන් එළිය මොනවද තියනවද මේ root එකෙන් එළිය ඔය root කියන තොප්පියෙන් එළිය මොනවද තියනවද? There is any number out of the root? No. We call, so it's a entire surds. Entire surd or entire root. We use both words, entire. T-I-R-E, sorry. Entire root. Entire root. Okay. Then, how we can 20 product of two numbers? What are they? Number දෙක ගුණිතයක් විදියට කියන්න බලන්න. 20 කියන එක. Can you tell me? කියන්න බලන්න තව
4 times 5?
4 by
4 by 5?
4 by 5. Okay. Then there is a root. Then අපිට 2 කියන එක, can you write it as a index and base form? What is 2 to the power which? 4.
2 to the power 2.
2 to the power 2.
2 to the power 2. Okay. Then multiply by 5. Is it? Am I correct?
Yes.
Then අපි 2 to the power 2 කියලා තියෙන්නේ නේද? එතකොට අපි මේක එළියට යනකොට index එක දෙකෙන් බෙදෙනවා. බලන්න index එක දෙකෙන් බෙදුනොත් කීයද? 2 divide by 2. index එක
One.
විතර. එහෙනම් එළියට යනකොට it's 2. මේක එළියට අපි ඇදලා ගන්නවා. 2 to the power 1. Is it? Index
Yes.
divide by 2. Then what is it? Inside the root remaining
5.
5. We can write 2 to the power 1 as a 2. Then 5. How we write this? 2 into root 5. How we read it? 2 into
2 into root 5.
root 5. Then what is it? We use the entire surd as the root 20. This is a surd. This is a surd. අපි ඒකට කියනවා surd එකක් කියලා. අපි අර එළියට අරන් simplify කරලා ලියනවා නම් අපිට දැන් 5 කියන එක අපිට වෙන විදිහකට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. බෑ නේද? We can't as a index form. Okay. We can't use. So this type is the number is outside of the root. We use the name it as a surd. Then not any number outside the root, we call it as a entire root. හරි. දැන් බලන්න මේකට මේ entire root එකට අපිට කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් අකිලකරණී කියලා. හරි. හරි අකිලකරණියක් කරණියක් කරන්න කියනවා. හරි මේකට සර්ච් කියන්නේ කරණි. බලන්න දැන් මේ අකිලකරණී කියන එකේ තේරුමක් තියනවාද කියලා සිංහලෙන්? එහෙම ගන්න නෑ නේද? හරි. හරි එතකොට entire කිව්වම ඔය මොකක්ද එන්නේ? සම්පූර්ණ එකක් වගේ කියන මීනින් එක එනවා නේද? දැන් අපි සිංහලෙන් බලපුවාම මේ සිංහල නම් දීලා තියෙන අකිලකරණියක් කියලා. ඒකට ඒකට ඇත්තටම නම තේරුමක් නැහැ මම දන්නේ නැහැ සිංහලේ. හරි. අකිලකරණී කිව්වම අපිට දැන් entire search කියන එක ඒ තේරුම එනවා. හරි entire කිව්වම සම්පූර්ණ එකක් වගේ. හරි මේ අකිලකරණී කියන එක තමයි කියන්නේ සිංහලේ. හරි. Write down these examples. After you finish the examples, raise hand. Okay. In the example, we did the first question. What is the convert following entire search into search? Okay. First one එක අපි හරි. 48. 48. 48 you can use the division. Okay. අපිට 48 කියන එක divide කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් දෙකෙන්. බලන්න. Can you divide it by 2? What is?
24.
24. If we divide it by 2 again,
12.
12. Then if we divide it, we can divide what is the number?
6.
Least number. පොඩිම සංඛ්‍යා 2 නේ. Then 6. Then again we can, what is it? 2. Then we can do
3.
then what is that?
3.
3.
3.
We can
1.
then can you it the multiplication of index form? What is it? 2 to the power v.
2 to the power 4 into 3.
2 to the power 4, 3 to the power.
We can write in the root 2 to the power 4 multiplied by 3 neda? Is it?
Yes.
Then in the previous question I said the index divide by 2 and we can take it out of the root. What is? We can take now out. What is it?
4
What
out.
Base is 2. 4 divide by 2. Index එකනේ දෙකෙන් බෙදනවා කිව්වේ එළියට ගන්නකොට කීයද?
2.
2. එතකොට base is 2, index is
2.
2. Then what is the inside root?
3.
3. Then can you 2 to the power 2 can kiyada?
4.
4. Then බලන්න. What is 4 into root?
Root 3.
Root 3. Can you do the C as the same using same method? 72 R බලන්න මොකෙන්ද බෙදන්න පුළුවන් අඩුම සංඛ්‍යාව? Can you get the multiplication of the index form? Okay.
Okay.
Try it. After you finish the third one, raise hand. C. Do the fourth one, Kasundi. Did you get the answer for the third one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tarun, did you get 72 වලට ගත්තද answer එක? Root 72. Mana 72, what is the least number we can divide?
2,
2. What is the answer is?
36,
36. 36 can be divided by
2,
2. What is it?
80,
18. 18 can divide by
2,
2. Then
9,
9. 9 can divide by
3,
3. Then
3,
3. 3 can divide by 3.
3.
Then what is the we can write 72 as a index form?
2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 2.
3 to the power 2. Okay. Then I am telling, okay, then 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 කියන එක 2 to the power 2 and 2 කියලා ලියා ගන්න. And 3 to the power 2. ඔය විදිහට ලියා ගන්නවා. හරි. Then 2 to the power 2 we can take outside. What is that? එළියට ගත්තොත් කොහොමද අපිට ගන්න වෙන්නේ? දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න බලන්න. 2 to the power 2
2
index
to the power 1.
2 to the power 1. The outside of the එළියට ගන්නකොට අපිට ගන්න වෙන්නේ 2 to the power 1 කියලා නේද? Then 3 to the power 2 we can take out. Index එක දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න. කීයද? 3 to the power
1.
3 to the power 1. And what is the remaining in the root hat? 2 ඉතුරු වෙනවා නේද? අන්න. Then what is the 2 to the power 1 is 2, 3 to the power 1 is 3. එහෙනම් what is the 6 into root 2 නේද? Is it? Get the answer. අර අපි දැන් මෙතන බලන්න 2 to the power 3 කියලානේ ආවේ. අපි ඒ වෙලාවට මොකද කරන්නේ? දෙකෙන් බෙදෙන ගානකට හදා ගන්නවා. 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 1 and 3 to the power 2. If we have a 3 to the power 5 කියලා එකක් අපි තිබ්බා. 3 to the power 5 and 3 to the power 1. අන්න ඒ වගේ හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. If you finish the third one, raise hand. Third one එක. Okay. Now you have to get the 28. 28 වලට බලන්න. 28 can be divided by which number? Each number is
2,
2. What is the answer is? 4.
14,
14 divided by
7,
7. 7 divided by 1.
7,
Then what is the index form mean?
2 to the power 2 into 7.
7. Okay. 2 to the power 2 into 7. What is the third is?
2 to root 7.
Yes, 2 to root 7. එළියට ගත්තම 2 to the power 1 වෙනවා. 2 into root 7. Next, try the e root 80. What is the 80 we can write base index form? What is? 2 to the power?
4 into 5.
Yes, 2 to the power 4 into 5. Entire third is 80. What is the third is? Third එක කීයද? 2 to the power?
2 into 5.
2 to the power 2 into 5. What is it? 4 into
4 into 5.
root 5. Okay. Can you try to next 45? 45. How we can write 45? What is the dividing factor? 45 key in the bedan.
5.
5. It's remaining what?
3. No, 9.
9. Then 9 can divide by this number
3.
is 3. 3. 3 can divide by 3. It's 1. What is the base index form is?
5 into 3
To the power 2.
power 2.
Then 5 multiplied by 3 to the power 2.
3
What
into
is,
root 5.
yes, 3 into root 5. Okay. Next to 75 and 147. You can try it alone. Right? But try karanna. Next time going to the next topic. I finished to the 45, root 45. If you finish it to root 45, raise hand. Okay. Then convert following search into entire search. What is it? Entire search වලට convert කරනවා නම් මොකද්ද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? Then what is the outside number is 2 to the power 1. If we take it to the entire root, මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? මේ index එක දෙකෙන් වැඩි වෙන්න ඕනේ. What is it? 2 to the power 1 නේ තියෙන්නේ. 1 2 වලින් multiply කරන්න. 2 to the power 2. Okay. What is it? 2 to the power 2 means
12. 4 into 3.
4 into 3. Then what is it? It's 12. Hari. Kiwa එක hari. Last one is 12. Okay. Then can you tell me? Okay. Get the answer for the next. B වලට answer එක ගන්න බා. ප්‍රශ්න එකක් ලියාගෙන 2 into root 5. What is the entire is? දැන් මෙතන 1 නේ තියෙන index එක.
Is it 20?
Yes, 20. 2 to the power 2 කියලා එනවා. ඇතුළට අපි අරන් යනකොට index එක දෙකෙන් වැඩි වෙනවා. What is 2 to the power 2 is 4. 4 multiplied by 5 is root 20. Okay. Then can you get the 4 into root 7? දැන් මෙතන index එක තියෙන 1යි. What is it? 1 multiplied by 2. What is the answer for the C?
No. 112.
Yes, 112. 4 to the power 2 වෙනවා නේද? ඇතුළට ගිය ගම into 7. Then 16 into 7 නේද? The answer is 112. Root 100. D වලට මොකද වෙන්නේ? D 5 into root 2.
It's 50.
$50.
50 නේද? 5 to the power 2 to 2. 25 multiplied by 2. It's root 50. Can you get the answer for E?
Is it 396?
Yes, 396 තමයි එන්නේ. Then 6 into root 11. Then you can write 6 to the power 2 and 11. What is it? Then 36 multiplied by 11. Then 360, 360, 396. Root 396. Okay. I finish.
Yes.
Okay. මේකේ තව ටිකක් තියෙනවා අපිට. The addition and the multiplication of the sets. හරි. ඒ ටික අපි next week එකේ කරමු. මේ ඔයාලට next week මම පටන් ගන්නවා indices and logarithms. හරි. ලඝු ගණක වගුවක් තියාගන්න ළඟ. හරි. එහෙනම් මම අදට නතර කරනවා. good night. Okay.
Good night, sir.
Okay.
Good night, sir. Thank you.